Before I get into this stock, I just want to say that if anyone ever has a specific stock that they want me to cover, leave it in the comments section, and I will create an entire video on it with my perspectives. And just so you know, I do read all my comments, and so far, I've been able to fulfill 100% of stock requests that viewers have asked for. So just let me know. Okay, so with that said, let's get into a very intriguing crypto mining stock pick called Bitfarms. It trades under the ticker BITF on both the NASDAQ and the TSX. And this is still a very young company. In fact, this probably might be one of the youngest companies I've ever covered on this channel. Bitfarms was founded in 2017 and is based out of Toronto, Canada. The market cap is about 640 million USD, and after understanding this company a bit more and doing some DD, I think this is a stock that is definitely undervalued right now. And not only that, but even despite this company's young age, they have already made their mark as being one of the largest Bitcoin mining companies in the world. So, what does this company do? Simply put, they own and operate a fleet of Bitcoin mining facilities in 5 energy-efficient data centers in Quebec, Canada. And here's their mission statement. Bitfarms' mission is to secure the Bitcoin blockchain through the operation of advanced computing centers and provide investors with a pure play in Bitcoin mining and a long-term Bitcoin holding strategy. So essentially, Bitfarms is operating blockchain computing centers that power the global decentralized finance economy, or DeFi. Bitfarms provides computing power to cryptocurrency networks like Bitcoin, earning fees from each network for securing and processing transactions. And probably one of my favorite parts of this company is that they are powered by clean and competitively priced hydroelectricity, which gives them a huge advantage over their competition. Because let's face it, whether you like it or not, green energy is here to stay. And I think that any large-scale crypto mining company that isn't powering their rigs on green energy is just going to be left behind. At the end of the day, it's just so much more efficient and cost-effective to use renewable energy. And when it comes to their mining operations, they use 99% renewable electricity via their hydroelectricity sources and claim to power 1% of the Bitcoin network. They are a vertically integrated company, which at the end of the day just means that Bitfarms is going to have very fine-grained control over the production phase of their hardware. They actually even own an electrical engineering subsidiary called Volta, which designs, engineers, and maintains all of Bitfarms' electrical infrastructure. Bitfarms also has their own proprietary software, which ensures a high uptime, which is just a measure of their system reliability. And not only that, but they also operate their own micro-BT service center to repair any damaged machines. So in total, Bitfarms is actually a very self-reliant and robust company that I can easily see continuing to grow over the next few years. And they just have so many positives going for them right now. You have the cooler climates for more efficient mining, they run renewable energy, and they have an impressive petahash rate of 1,041, which if we look at their hash rate projected growth, they're estimating that it'll be at an 8,000 petahash rate by 2022. And I'd say my only complaint so far with this company is probably their balance sheet. And don't get me wrong, I do think they have a pretty decent balance sheet, but I think it could use just a bit of work. Their current total assets are at 51.7 million, while their total debt is 28.3 million. And while they do have about 9 million in current assets, their current liabilities are 28.4 million, which was a huge jump from the previous year. And remember, current liabilities are extremely important in analyzing a company's financial health, as it requires the company to convert some of its current assets into cash, because these obligations are basically due within the next 12 months. And one of the most useful applications of current liabilities is the current ratio, which is defined as the current assets divided by its current liabilities. High current ratios mean that the current assets are more than sufficient to pay off current liabilities. So just as a general rule of thumb, in most industries, a good current ratio is between 1.5 and 2. And Bitfarms is sitting at a current ratio of 0.3. But remember, at the end of the day, Bitfarms is a Bitcoin mining company, and the Bitcoin mining industry itself is growing pretty rapidly and generates over 30 million in Bitcoin a day based on the current price of Bitcoin right now. And if you're wondering how much Bitcoin is actually being mined by Bitfarms, they claim that they are pulling in 8 per day, which is roughly 275,000 USD. So yeah, you can see that at this rate, there's really no need to worry about their revenue. Other than that though, you know what, I'd have to say I'm actually really liking the balance sheet. Yeah, it'd be nice if they had a higher current ratio, but to be honest, this is probably one of the few companies where I don't really care, as Bitfarms is holding literally millions of dollars in crypto. So if you're long-term bullish on Bitcoin, then there's really not much to be concerned with. Overall though, my guess would be that they are going to continue to grow their assets as Bitcoin's prices climb into the future. And I think once this happens, they will easily be able to get a much more attractive current ratio, which of course will attract even more investors to their stock. So overall, crypto mining can be insanely lucrative as long as specific conditions are met, such as efficient hardware and software, cold climates, cheap energy, and a team of professionals who understand how to manage these huge mining rig hives. And as you probably assumed by now, Bitfarms has all of these things stacked in its favor. So that's all and well, but who exactly is this stock for? Well, this stock is for anyone who wants a pure play in crypto mining added to their portfolio with an emphasis on green energy. Bitfarms provides investors with direct exposure to Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining without the complexity of securing power, constructing advanced data center facilities, and operating Bitcoin mining hardware at industrial scale. Overall, this is a fantastic stock, and I'd say it's a solid buy. Just keep in mind that we're in a bear crypto market right now, and that Bitcoin could be trading sideways for quite some time. So as long as you're willing to be patient and dollar cost average your way into this stock, I think it's going to heavily reward investors once we see the next Bitcoin bull run. Thanks as always guys for those of you who made it to the end of the video. I'll see you next time.